Alright, this is Do They Like Me reading for Sagittarius. I don't know who's thinking about you, but we'll find out. Try to find clues and things. Um, so let's see. We have a date, which is June 10th, 2018. So whatever you were doing in 2018 before like the pandemic, simpler time, right? Um, Yeah, that's probably where you met this person, and they were still thinking about you. It could be a friend or a relation or a coworker. Let's see. There's some recuperation for a goal or success, and there could be a yes answer to this that happened in that period of time. Also, there is an owl, a lantern, and a mouse. So I'm not sure what that's about. It could be a painting, it could be a reference. It could also be like maybe it was nighttime and you saw an owl and a mouse. They were probably not eating popcorn together, that's for sure, but I feel like it might have been like kind of a some type of foreshadowing, I think. But it could be like a date or something that you went on, and it was probably like really like you know it probably life changing, because if when you see an owl like grab a mouse from like a perch and just fly off, that's a big it's a big perspective change. um I have them in my my backyard where I have a screech owl nest. But little screech owls are like probably the cutest animal in the world because they have little chubby moon faces and all that. But seeing them swoop and actually catch prey is like really cool. I just don't want them catching my cats. But yeah, when it comes to small creatures, like they can swoop really fast, and they don't make any noise doing it. It's really kind of amazing to see that. So that might be a reminder of your friend or somebody that you met. So there's wisdom and secrets here. There's also a look within, time alone. There's worry and negative thoughts. So there's probably somebody who is not a fan, but somebody who is more um, cerebral. I feel like, big word, cerebral. But I feel like this person was kind of down to the minutes with you, and it probably wasn't good. You're probably more of like the relaxing, like spontaneous one, and this person's more of like, I need to get back to work. You need to shut up. Like, it's like, okay. But I feel like it was a difference of personality. Like it's like the owl and the mouse. The mouse is more free and can do whatever he wants. And then you have the owl that's like, I'm just in it for the food. I need to get back to work. Like that's probably how like the relationship looks on the outside. But let's see. We have the world in reverse. The world in reverse is missing something in your love life, taking a partner for granted. So you might be married or something, and you might be taking somebody for granted. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So steady, loving relationship, abundant and prosperity in love. Privileged couple, being recognized, friendship, celebration, being valued, emotionally security, and partnership. There's there's a couple layers to this one. There's 5 parts. That was just the first part of the Ace of Pentacles. So let's read the other ones. You will tell a lie and you won't be called out. You will expose someone as a false friend. You will also purchase a snake pet. So probably not a snake, but you might call out somebody for being false or having a false narrative. Let's see. A letter which you receive, papers which are well organized, and orderly confirmation which you will put to good use. Paid invoices. So something coming through that is kind of substantial. I feel like it's a job type thing. And then we have unhappy messages, terrible news, unwelcome visitors, things leaving your life before you're ready, losing at sports and past, going missing. So there's something here that went missing around this time. Also, we have success, which is not hugely appreciated, receiving money, which is not as much as you thought it would be, a gambling addiction. So somebody might have a gambling addiction, or you might have taken on a job that was not really well paying as you would like it to be. So it's probably a bit of a shock to the system. Okay, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. So a clingy lover, jealous, feeling insecure, holding on to the past, bullying, controlling, greed, selfishness, stubbornness, security, and contemplation or commitment. So there's something here that you're thinking about, or you're trying to do something about. And then there's another part to this one, which is not having enough money to go around, the end of a financial strength, drinking alcohol because you're addicted, lack of water, so you might be dehydrated. And then we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is independent, cheerful, confident lover, openness in a relationship, soulmates, feeling drawn to somebody, domestic bliss, desire, dependability. So it's either this person that you're with or this person that is, has fond memories of you is kind of like on their own and they're totally fine. But you might kind of not really realize the significance of this person. But yeah, might be time to reconnect, right? We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords has 3 parts to it, so kind of goes into story time a bit. So we have fears about intimacy, easily bored partner, decisive action, hedonism, passion, exciting liaisons, lust, insensitive, tactlessness, impatient, some aggressive tendencies, question mark. You might be a little bit aggressive. Then we have part 2, which is enjoying your travel and happy and welcome journey, outsider who makes you part of the group, getting transportation, affordable transportation. So it's kind of like when you were, kind of traveling around, you might have got a little bit lost and one of the locals or somebody helped you out. So you're just kind of like, oh, thank you. Like, we needed that. But I feel like you met this person probably on your travels. So might be somebody that you kind of ran into, like didn't really know them too well, and they're still thinking about that encounter, which is interesting. So the last part of the Knight of Swords is you will receive attention, you will enjoy your notoriety, your birth chart will work in your favor process. So there's something here that is kind of going to be a big thing, okay? So you might not know it yet, but it will be. So let's see. We have, I understand blue, so it could be a sad thing, it could be water. You might understand the beach. I don't know. So your stones of power are going to be the black obsidian, blue topaz, and lapis lazuli. So that's kind of the meditative stones that you may need on your journey to rebuild, meditation and stuff like that type stones. But yeah, the more meditative you get to the point where you're calm and your emotions and stuff aren't really influencing your decisions anymore, you can actually have better things come to you, and the more calm, because you can easily problem solve and find out where the problem is and where the solution is and stuff like that. I think for the most part, it's kind of been like shaky ground for right now, so it's it's interesting, you know. But anyway, Sagittarius, hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form. Um, and you kind of get some of those stones, so it helps you meditate and, you know, kind of get back on track, alright? Because I feel like you're kind of like leaning this way and that way. You're kind of trying to get what you need, but you're not really getting there all the way. And you might just need meditation or maybe religion, maybe time away from your job just to have a bit of thinking time, alright? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Hopefully, everything works out, okay?